Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And Monday Night Prime Time is underway. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them as he always does, a quarterback seeking his 4th consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes.
It's pretty remarkable, isn't it, Kate, that the worst season statistically in Mahomes' career was still good enough to finish 6th in the MVP voting and reach a 4th straight Super Bowl. Shows just how high his bar is compared to everyone else, and he's still the QB that almost all are chasing.
Not the way you want to start your game, but the pick was dropped, so the opening drive continuing now with 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Tackle made by Trey Amos.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. There's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
3rd and short, here's Mahomes. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Ariza to handle it. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels.
Kate, when you partner a relentless work ethic with elite athleticism, you get Jaden Daniels. He put on an absolute show. One of the best rookie years in the history of the game for a quarterback. And with a work ethic and speed and arm, I don't know why he would ever slow down. You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, and it for the first time. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3-and-out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. Starts the return at the 34. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the 2nd time this game. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from 1st down to 1st down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. the hit, knocks it free, incomplete.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Short pass brought in. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Another throw from Mahomes. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Commanders' 1-yard line.
It's 2nd and goal. Pacheco, and he gets in, touchdown. The Chiefs go up 6-0 here in the 1st. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Luke McCaffrey now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Back out on the Commanders for their 2nd drive of the game. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Play action now with Daniels. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
First and goal, Washington.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They run. It's Krosky Merritt. Call it a handful on that run. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Daniels. And they get to him again. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Ben, even good great defenses in this league, Kate. They're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Following the sack, going to need to find 11 yards here on 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Daniels. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
So on 4th down, on comes Matt Gay to try the field goal for the Commanders. A very short kick here from the right hash. Gay's kick is good, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Smith on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Mahomes on 1st and 10. The throw left side, caught by Brown. Stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Kansas City Chiefs, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, well, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs get 6 more on their early advantage. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yeah.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11. 14.
Commanders 3.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now comes the Commander offense for another series. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Run now with Krosky Merritt. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now Daniels off the play action. It's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And He's taken down at the 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and it forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Daniels now on first down. Finds him over the middle. And they won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Daniels is going to throw again. He goes right back to Samuel. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Deebo Samuel. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Krosky Merritt has the Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 1-score game.
Washington.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders cut the lead down to 4.
14. Commanders 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, here's Nico Remigio. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Chiefs offense out to take over. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's going to be just 1 step away from that 1st down. They haul him down near the 31.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century, and it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 14-10 our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Worthy, complete. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
again. Mahomes. Finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
That's completed right side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
A counter give here to Pacheco. Nice little run there, gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. It's Pacheco again. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. Man in motion here. 3rd down. It's Mahomes. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First down and goal to go.
Pacheco can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs now lead by 10. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11.
Commanders 10.
Butker on now to kick this one away. That's Deebo Samuel with the return. Takes out a one-stop. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Commanders, some running back Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, headed back to the field now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And this is gonna be contained at the 25-yard line. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
Second and 9 at the 25-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's incomplete on second down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing third and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now Daniels to throw. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Gain of 15. First down, Washington.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, here's Daniels. Taking off with it again. Lewis Slime puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 46. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Here's Krosky Merritt. He is down to the 30-yard line. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. First and 10 now from the 30. Daniels gonna keep it. Driving across the 15-yard line. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
First down, Commanders.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, and now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
Receiver in motion, going left. They'll run here on first down. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know what that play shows me defensively, Kate? That this group was on it. Situationally, they were aware the wide receiver could touch it in the red zone, and they were all over it.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Daniels back to throw. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. And hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. So on 4th down, on comes Matt Gay to try the field goal for the Commanders. A 27-yard look here. Gay's kick is good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Mejio with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Chiefs are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up, 1st and 10. Gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Chiefs need some big yards in a hurry. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Man downfield, he's got it. It's worthy. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 27 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They go play action, it's Mahomes. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Small pass, big result. This dude is just a juggernaut with the football, and once he gets rolling, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher to stop him from playing add-on with those yards.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All set up now for 1st and 10. Back to the air, Mahomes. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Another throw for Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He's running for it. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Here's Mahomes now. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs will add to their lead at the end of the half. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Extra point by Buckner is up and good. And the Chiefs lead by 15 now.
Commanders 13.
Buckner on now to kick this one away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. Jukes one defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Commanders are ready to get their offense out there for the final time in the first half. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Out of the gun, Daniels. He tucks it and takes off. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Rolling on first down, Daniels. Connects on the crosser. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. On now is Matt Gay to try this Commanders field goal. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. Pressure mid, and it's blocked! Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Don't forget, the defense got in there and blocked one earlier. Gay's kick is good. And doing what they can against the lead as it's back down to 12. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. And a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Butker on now to kick this one away. Samuel now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Out comes the offense for Washington to begin the third quarter. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. First call here coming from the shotgun. Putting a receiver in motion. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. It's caught. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Play action now with Daniels. Into the hands of his running back, Krosky-Merritt. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves. And you got to be ready for that check down at all times.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. On the gun, it's Daniels. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders trim the deficit down to 5.
Commanders 23.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Mejio with the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco, and he gets a few on the plunge forward.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Right back to Pacheco. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
The Commanders going dime here to defend this 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Commanders and Terry McLaurin are ready for another look on offense. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. Starting out trips right here, 1st and 10. To throw, Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Commanders will have a first.
First down, Washington.
Krosky-Merritt on his own read. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 29. A throw left side, caught by Brown. Still going inside the 35. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
A 51-yard gain. And the Commanders' first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
A run, it's Koski Merritt. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Here's Koski Merritt on the carry. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time and talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, by that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
On now is Matt Gay to try his Commander's field goal. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked! And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. That might not always get noticed, but it sure does.
10 now from the 30. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
New set of downs is not off to a real good start here, Kate. And I know every yard counts in this league, but that lone yard, it's not going to really change what they're thinking about doing here on 2nd down.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To the air, Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Boy, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Mahomes. Finds him on the slant. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Complete to Juju Smith-Schuster. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
14 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 from the 41. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D-tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bag when you could defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
Second and 13. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's taken down at the 30. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. First and 10 now from the 30. Play action, Mahomes. Pass caught, 9-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
21 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
When coaches discuss their favorite plays of a game, I guarantee you this one's going to be on it. Not just because of the catch, but because of the effort to go lay out and bring in an off-target throw.
From the red zone now. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs push the lead up to 12. Butker on now to kick this one away. Samuel now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. They had their field goal blocked last time out, so 3 points poorer on the scoreboard than they expected to be right here. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Now here he goes. He'll slide down after picking up a couple. 2nd down upcoming.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They just get the play off. Finds him over the middle. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. 3rd and just 2 to go. Daniels. That is caught. He's got Brown. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Commanders.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
Dumped off to his running back. And they bring him down around the 34.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They run. It's Krosky Merritt. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
The tackle by Brian Cook.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
To John Bates. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 23-yard line.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 23. Short pass brought in. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best like curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
The throw is caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Now within 1 score in the 4th. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Gay to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders trim the deficit down to 5.
Commanders 30.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's Smith on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Chiefs and Hollywood Brown back to the field once again. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it from the gun. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down. He'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And that's not what the offense style about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to keep it this time. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they say you never go broke taking a profit. Just find that completion. It may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Running is Pacheco. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
It's plays like that, Kate, that I'm happy I'm the color analyst and you and your spotter are doing play-by-play. Because that was a massive humanity, a whole bunch of bodies to sort through for 1 yard.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Mahomes now. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch.
They did it! He made the interception! Mike Sandler still makes the play!
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
The Commanders all set to regain possession. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I've talked to running backs over the years, Kate, who transition from the college game to the pro game. They'll tell you, there's just times in the NFL you got to run into darkness. You run into a lot of bodies. Perfect example of that on the 1st down play.
Has a man, it's Ertz. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You're trading a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
They send a man in motion. Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Daniels. Stepping up, and he's going to run. brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
The tackle made by Christian Fulton.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Commanders trailing by 5. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Play action now, Daniels. Connects on the crosser. And he has this down to the 34. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
First down, Commander.
We hear about basketball on grass so much more of the space and speed coming to the NFL game. That play's so indicative of it. Get that point guard in the open field and let him do his thing.
Here he is to throw. Cut out left. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders jump in front late.
Kate, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
The extra point wouldn't do much for him, so they're going to go for 2 and try to make this a field goal game.
Washington will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Tried for it with the option. And he's into the end zone. Really smart call here in the 4th. Now a field goal would only tie this game.
Chiefs 35.
Every once in a while, we don't have to confuse this game. Simply beat the man in front of you. Carry the ball over the line. Rushing football at its finest.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
For Washington.
Here's Smith on the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Back to throw. Looking over the middle, there's Kelsey. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
At the 36-yard line.
First down, ball at the 36. He'll look to throw it. That's Worthy running the slant. And he'll get it up to the 44.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Setting up to pass. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. He's got Brown on the slant. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Back to the air, Mahomes. This one's caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Juju Smith-Schuster. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the Commanders' 2-yard line.
So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Kansas City.